Buenos, voltamos. Tá entre hoje e 2077. Não tá não, confia, vou terminar. Mas começando mais um vídeo agora de Mass Effect 1 do Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Depois dos eventos do primeiro jogo, perdemos um membro do time e ainda descobrimos que Saren está por trás de se aliar com formas de vida sintéticas para, sei lá, matar todo mundo, não sabemos. Então, nosso objetivo é tentar convencer... Tentar ir para a Citadel, tentar convencer o Conselho Mundial, não, o Conselho Galáctico a revogar o status de Spectre do Saren para a gente poder ir atrás dele. Eu vou falar com o pessoal aqui primeiro.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Beleza, é nóis, Kaidan. Dá pra falar...
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
Não dá pra falar mais. Dá pra falar com a doutora Chakas aqui.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Perguntas pessoais.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventures. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Joker. É, Joker? Persona? Ó. É, o nome do piloto é Joker, tá ligado?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets
He gets migraines, right?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Valeu, doutora Chacas. Tem ninguém pra falar. Vou falar com a Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Me alegra ter você aqui.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Dá uma moral, né? Ajudar, enturmar, né? Ó. Captain Anders.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
É. O minha aqui não acaba. Ih, rapaz. A queda na Lincoln. E se tem coisa lá embaixo? Ah, não tem. Tem coisa lá embaixo. Vou descer. Vou descer primeiro. Falar o que tem aqui embaixo, depois eu vou pra Citadela. Citadela tem muita missãozinha nessa, logo de cara, tá ligado? Tem muita, assim, no compartimento de veículos da Normandy, usar o armário de um membro do esquadrão permite que você troque seus equipamentos. Os equipamentos podem ser adquiridos com um oficial de requisição. Para Ashley. Vamos falar oficial de suprimentos.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pagar você?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
What are licenses?
Eu falei,
Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're
falei a mesma
well
coisa.
worth the cost if you can find them.
Bosta.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Virou jogo de comércio agora? Não, na verdade aqui ele só me vende coisa mesmo.
You bet, Commander.
E eu não tenho dinheiro pra nada, infelizmente. Quer dizer, eu consigo comprar melhoria de granada e média de gel, é só que eu posso comprar. É só que eu vou comprar mesmo por hora. É, clássico de RPG, né? Tu tem que comprar armas, armaduras melhores, não? Então ele é meio que um RPG no espaço, basicamente. Núcleo do elemento zero.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Ok, acho que dá pra falar com... Acho que não dá pra falar ainda. Ele ousa. Nossa, mas ela tá muito bonita. Olha, é só isso, mano. Muito bonita, mano. Não parece uma velha também, né? Que nem falaram. Pera. Não? Não. Ok. Tem alguma coisa aqui. Manual, nave, 4. Tudo que eu pego fica no códex aqui, ó. Se eu quiser ler depois, ó. E tem muita coisa pra ler, mas muita coisa pra ler. Quer dizer, eu não preciso ler se não quiser. O bom desse Mass Effect é isso. Tu não precisa ler trocentos documentos pra entender a história, né? Né? Não tô querendo alfinetar nenhum jogo, mas né? O jogo te dá o resumo nos próprios personagens falando contigo, se tu pedir pra eles, né? Mas se tu quiser saber mais detalhado, tu pode ler os documentos daí, tá ligado? Viu, Nintendo, ó. Sem querer citar jogos, né? Certos jogos por aí. Acho que todas as vezes que já criou é setar T nova de todas as vezes que já criou. Entendi. É. Então, basicamente, tudo que tu aprende, né? Tudo que existe no jogo, tu pode aprender pelo diálogo dos personagens. Mas se tu quiser se aprofundar mais, tem o Codex, né? Ele tem toda uma lore pelos documentos. Esse nível de detalhamento é bom, melhor que deixar as coisas. Então, né? Coisa que jogos hoje em dia... Pois é. Não querendo fazer farpas de novo. Ó. Tá com o navegador aqui.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Shadow de Colosso. Oh, entendi. Da porta, tá? Vamos falar com o Joker. Joker. Não, pera, não é esse Joker, não. É outro Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work? Size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
No espaço tocava orquestra musical. tipo a marcha do Darth Vader, né? Quando o Darth Vader começa a entrar em qualquer lugar, tem a marcha dele, tá ligado?
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Sem política, né? Mas é sempre dentro de uma nave, ó. Mas então, eles estavam dentro de uma nave quando tava tocando a música. Ó, que... Enfim. Agora estamos aqui na Citadel, olha só. Que louco, mano. Parece até um planeta.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Big place.
É, vocês vão ficar meio com raiva da Ashley aqui no começo do jogo, né? Ela, tipo, tem meio que um preconceito contra aliens, tá ligado? Então, você meio... ela não confia neles e não gosta deles, então... Mas dá pra mudar isso nela, se a gente souber as escolhas certas das falas, né? Alienfóbica, seria tipo isso. Relatório da Fratura da Aliança. Capitã Hendrickson foi avisada... Hã? Pera, calma. A Capitã Hendrickson foi avisada sobre leituras incomuns de energia durante sua patrulha pelo aglomerado Argus Row. Ela ficou preocupada com o sistema Hydra, mas teve que voltar antes de que sua equipe pudesse investigar mais a fundo. Não há mais patrulhas programadas nesse setor. Devemos mandar um grupo de reconhecimento? Liberou já uma missão secundária aqui. Confiar em alien quem nunca viu na vida. Tá. Aqui é a embaixada dos humanos e aqui vou entrar em outra embaixada. Tem que ter umas conversas que dá pra ter.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
A voz deles, tá ligado?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel, Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find the Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day, human. Opa, e aí, Figamer, beleza? No fim eu comecei, né, mano? Comecei Mass Effect em live. Nas lives da manhã. Por quê? Porque eu tô a fim de jogar, mano. E eu quero fazer isso em live, então vai ser na... né, é isso. Enfim.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your... I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Qual forma de falar?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I am very sorry for you. Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Eu sei que vocês devem estar pensando, ué, mas todos os aliens falam inglês? Não é que eles falam inglês, mas existe um tradutor universal no jogo que traduz automaticamente a fala de todas as raças alienígenas existentes na galáxia até onde eles sabem, né? Então por isso que todo mundo fala inglês, mas não é que eles estejam falando inglês, eles estão falando no idiomas deles, mas isso daí seria a resposta da tradução, né? Por isso que, se vocês reparar, as outras raças têm um timbre de voz diferente, né? É, então é a mesma coisa, os russos vão sempre falar russo, mas eles seriam falando em português, no caso.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Entenderam o que eu quis dizer? Ó, se tu quer saber o resumo das histórias das raças desse universo, tu pode pedir justamente pra eles. O que fala inglês é ET mesmo. E é isso que eu acho legal nesse jogo.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Valeu. Aí eu posso falar com esse daqui, que é o Volus.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador, is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Não, obrigado. E esse mau humor?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus Ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Tá bravo esse cara.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
E usa roupa protetora, a espécie dele é baseada em silício. É, na verdade explica ali no Codex, né, que nem eu disse. Que nem eu disse, eles dão... Aqui a gente pede pra ele, a gente tem um resumo, mas se a gente quer saber mais da espécie, a gente pode ver no Codex, tá ligado? Mas eu não lembro exatamente porquê. Eu lembro que pra eles respirar nessa atmosfera, eles precisam dessa roupa protetora, tá ligado? Ah, eu já vi tudo aqui.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Yes, yes. E aí, amigas. Tá. Tanto é que tem gente que se pergunta até hoje, como é que será que são os Volus sem a roupa? Né? Porque a gente só vê eles todos com a roupa, né? Em todos os jogos. Mas como é que será que eles são? Né? São pelados. Beleza. É. Que raio de pergunta é essa? Não, não é nesse sentido. Pelo amor de Deus. Mas qual é a aparência deles, né? Sem a roupa protetora, né? Não que... Caralho, o pensamento do povo, velho. Enfim. Querem ver linhas pelados, ó. Recepcionista.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
As mulheres azuis, as Assares. O dono humano está depois de subir esse caso, é a primeira.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Ok.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Opa, aumentei meu nível.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Mas o efeito eu não entendi. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ah, dá pra aumentar mais encanto. Aumentar mais um encanto. Agora aumentar mais uma eletrônica e mais um de decodificação. Um de pistola e um de armadura. E mais um de infiltrador. Vou até posso ganhar sub no Kizuna. Lá. Ok. Então vamos falar com a Avina. Ó, esses aqui no caso são os Turians. Nossa, eu puxei a arma aqui, né? Os Turians, as Assares, né? Esses aqui são os Salarians. Esse aqui é um ET mesmo, olha isso. Então, vamos falar com a Avina aqui.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
É real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Eles traduziram errado, eles botaram inteligência artificial, mas é inteligência virtual, que seria diferente da artificial. A diferença seria que a artificial tem vontade própria e a inteligência virtual é só um programa, no caso. Quem me moitou aqui foi pro Kizuna. Ih, ó. Eu que abri a Twitch e só entrei aqui, aí vou nos emotes e vi que tava liberado os emotes do Kizuna. Foi quando vi que ganhei sub. Ah, tá. Você contratar para o final do presídio. Tá, bora.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Eu posso pedir tudo aqui, né?
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Okay.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
O que se puseram a humanidade?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
O que você pensa?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
É, viu? Ela não é uma inteligência artificial que pensa, né?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Uma embaixada?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Espécies menores.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Caralho. Né, mano?
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
O clipe do Trick Shot saiu. Ah, tá. Spectros.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Parece muito perfeito.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
É bom, era só isso.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Ok. Academia. Tá. Caralho, eu tô engasgando hoje. Tem muita coisa aqui na cidadela para se explorar e conversar, principalmente.
Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Que isso?
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Aqui o diplomata.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
It is good to meet you. Mas efetivo. Opa, pera, tinha alguma outra coisa ali? Ah, não. Não, tinha sim. De volta, tá? Executora Palin. Você... Será que ele Palin para falar comigo? Desculpe.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Eu vou onde bem entender, caralho. Você é...
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tudo que nós somos humanos.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not you. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Não somos os favoritos.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Cara é grosso, tá ligado?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Não gosta deles?
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Ele tem ponto, né? O Palin parece o Reaper do Overwatch. Não sei quanto tempo está habilitado, mas quando você é sub, também pode usar os emotes de seguidor em outro canal, pelo que parece. Ué, se tu é sub do outro canal, tu pode usar assim nesse, ué. Sempre teve isso. Não entendi.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Ué, mas eu não entendi. Ah, tá. Entendi agora. Emite, ó. Motivo de silêncio contato, tá. Com investigação.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Console sistema, decodificação fácil. Nossa, quase que eu falhei ainda. Seguinte mensagem foi transmitida de uma conta não rastreável para vários destinos em toda a extranet. Foi autorizado a realizar um monitoramento da situação mais a fundo. Meu companheiro biótico, você foi autorizado a receber essa transmissão por causa de nosso problema em comum. Poucos nos compreendem e menos ainda nos toleram. Devemos nos manter juntos. Devemos construir um novo mundo. Venha, junte-se ao nosso grupo em Hawking Zeta. Hawking Eta. Somente se formos um só que poderemos corrigir as injustiças sofridas aos nossos semelhantes. Oxi. Papo doido é esse, mano? Voltei, bora almoçar. Aí sim. Ah, dá pra falar com o pessoal ali no bar.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you... Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Entendi. O cara é calvo. É calvo ou é só... Hã? É meio esquisito o cabelo dele.
Commander, good to see you again.
O filtro dando reflexo na cara dos persas. Então, acho que é só muito gel, né, mano? Sei lá, mano. Não, a padrão é horrível de feia. Eu editei ela pra deixar ela assim. Vai dizer que não tá bonita. Olha só, tá belíssima, mano. Comparando com a padrão. Cabelo metálico.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Tá bom. Desculpe.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more human.
Oxe, que isso? Tá bugando ali, mas nem vi. Só bonito.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Comandante?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger than average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What
is Shaira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Literalmente fez você mulher. Oxe, como assim, tá ligado? Eu prefiro as alienzinhas azuis.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Rapaz.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Que isso? Tem um inseto ali, ó. Tá, podemos voltar. Aqui não tem mais nada. Se chama The Last. Não é por causa disso não, ó. Para a torre da Citadel, para a academia, bora. Se eu quiser eu posso pegar a arma aqui e dar uns tiros aqui, que não acontece nada, ó. E falaram que o conselho é para conseguir acesso aos distritos. Mas eu não vou fazer isso agora. Eu vou terminar de explorar o que dá pra explorar aqui. E obviamente não é aqui. Como é que eu entro ali naquela ponte, mano? E sim. Tá ali em cima mesmo. Rapaz. Desisto, ué. E aí, Gabriel, você beleza? Para se seque as embaixadas. Transporte rápido.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they do.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Ok. As mulheres azuis aqui. Nelina.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
De uma consulta?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Que isso, mano? Tá aí, filho. Tipo de mística? São droids ou aliens? São aliens.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit.
E só existe
I
mulheres.
suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Que? Ai, ai.
What do you do here, Nelina?
Ai, caralho, eu falei a mesma coisa.
It's our job to ensure that they leave. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body
Repetir a fala.
and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
3 ou 4 meses. Caralho, aqui a gente vê que eles se inspiraram no plano de saúde do Brasil, né, mano? Né? Pra tu marcar uma consulta mais ou menos no mesmo tempo e ainda continua atual, mesmo o jogo ter lançado anos atrás, né, mano? 3 ou 4 meses pra ser atendido, tá ligado? É o SUS aqui, tá ligado? Mas, enfim, tá falando sério?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Oh, yeah.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Tá bom, né? Tá dando dízimo pra mod, ué.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible. An hour here is better than a year on leave. If only I could afford to come more often. No questions now. I'm trying to relax.
Tá bom. Vai lá, relaxa. Boa pergunta, porque a câmera tava baixa na cena, não tenho nem ideia. Ó. Eles estão conversando, dá pra ir.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
Eu,
Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
Isn't this place terrific?
Human military? You'll enjoy it here, I think.
This is the most relaxed I've been in days.
At ease, officer. This is a place of peace.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't.
Sure is peaceful here.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a
tem mais
private
nenhuma
back on
fala.
Earth.
Vamos lá falar com a consort. Porra, é essa ali, mano? Enfim. Shaira.
That is close enough. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
O que você quer?
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Que deu errado?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Bom. Veja que vocês não são iguais do The Witcher. Em que sentido?
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Isso, mano.
Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after
Alô?
you have spoken with
E aí,
Septimus.
Kazu, beleza?
Please, Commander. I ask that you
Okay.
return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
Do nada a mulher me deu um abraço aqui. Enfim. O I azul, tá ligado?
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
Tá, beleza.
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first time.
Don't get me wrong. I've only heard good things about the consort. It's just...
The unknown forces us out of our comfort zone. It forces us to be vulnerable.
Exactly. That's just what I was thinking.
Good. Then we are ready to begin.
É que eu subi em cima da mesa aqui deles, mas beleza. O do médico pediram mais de 14 exames. Caralho, ué, mas o que que deu? Tá tudo bem? Pra tanto exame.
Few are ever asked to aid Sha'ira. It's quite an honor.
What do you know about the General?
He's been seeing the consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he stormed out of here furious. He hasn't been back since. He was always very respectful to the acolytes, very noble.
O dia de sexta com a garganta tá infeccionada. Eita, nós.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of...
Ah,
it's
mesma.
our job to ensure that they leave.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Tá. Eu tenho que ir falar com esse cara. Ah, eu esqueci, eu tenho que ativar esses negócios de transporte pra eu poder teleportar pra eles. Eu já passei por uns dois, né? Esqueci de passar. Ué, o que que deu? Mulher velha, essa azul? Não, mulher velha é essa daqui. Ó. Plasma, minerais, vitaminas e... Caraca. Veia e feia. Veia? Olha os Krogans.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Rebeliões... Não, vamos falar pedir das guerras Rachni primeiro.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Caçaram seus inimigos até extinção, carai. Não.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Bem feito pra eles, caralho, como assim? Vamos falar das rebeliões.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
Mas ciclo vicioso.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Ainda não é uma ameaça, né? Tá, era só isso.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Ok. Esse segundo vídeo vai ser só eu mostrando mais aqui sobre... Né? Vou mostrar um pouco mais sobre o Jojo, né? Porque basicamente eu não fiz nada aqui. Só tô explorando a Cidadela e falando com aliens há 1 hora, basicamente. Não teve mais nada, tá ligado? Mas essa é a ideia, para mostrar um pouquinho do universo para quem não conhece Mass Effect. E mostrar mais sobre o Jojo, ó.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Este aqui está muito contente.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Sua língua.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Viu? É só o jeito deles, mano. Porra. Qual o problema, tá ligado?
Who are you?
This one.
Ah, eu já pedi.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Preço, claro, obviamente. Nunca falei que seria de
I'd like to
graça.
see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Elite padrão. Deixa eu ver o que temos aqui. Eu posso comprar licença. Tá. Vou comprar licença. Só isso. Olha pela licença. Gente, Jesus. É um alien, ué.
Big place.
Ok. This one. Este aqui. Já vi que aqui que às 1h35 vou pro vôlei. Eu também não vou ficar muito tempo, não. A live da manhã é só pra mostrar um pouco do Jojo aqui. Vou falar com o Bar Lavon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Nós nos conhecemos?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Bar Lavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Por sorte, a maior parte são agradáveis.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Okay.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Legal.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Não acredito em uma palavra.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Entendi. Lá é da manhã, exatamente.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Commander. Vai esse terminal. Isso. Ali vou direto pra torre, né? É. Não quero ir pra torre ainda. Eu quero só terminar de explorar aqui antes de entrar na torre, né? Falar com tudo que tem que falar aqui. Para o distrito financeiro. Belo ângulo. O que eu fiz? Eu só fiz isso aqui? Ó. Eu não consigo acessar ainda porque não entrei na torre. Então não adiantei ali. Tem mais alguma outra coisa em algum lugar aqui? Não. Bueno, só tem que falar com a Vina. Aí. A Twitch é muito lixo. Ué, o que deu? Nada da bug de resolução. Xiii.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Keepers, tá bom?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Olha que ontem eu vi a live de o Terrinha na TV sem delay. Entendi. Monumento Portal.
Tell me more about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council Chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Okay, era isso.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Ok. Eu acho que por enquanto o que dava pra fazer aqui nesta área era só isso, né? Eu acho. Os The World não aparecer, as pessoas que dá pra falar aqui nessa área já falei. Então só resta subir a torre e falar com o conselho lá em cima. Né? Mas, para prosseguir a missão principal da história do jogo de Mass Effect, vai ser no próximo vídeo. Oxi, que porra foi essa? Erro de sintaxe na posição 46. Que? Que houve? Enfim. Mas eu vou parar o vídeo aqui. Na entrada da torre. Eu vou até salvar aqui pra garantir que não vai dar merda. Nossa, partida e salvar aqui. E vou continuar aqui no próximo vídeo. No próximo vídeo vamos entrar na torre e ver o que vai dar a falar com o conselho, certo? Espera. Não esqueça de deixar o like e comentário. Que? Pena que isso não vai sair no vídeo, mas enfim. Que? Espero que tenham gostado e até o próximo vídeo de Mass Effect, que estou empolgado querendo trazer muito esse jogo.